There was once a man who lived in a small village near the hills. He was not rich and he did not own much, but people said he had something more valuable, a calm heart. He had a small house and a small garden behind it, and he cared for that garden every day. It had rows of vegetables, a few flowers, and a simple wooden fence. It was the place where he kept his peace. One summer evening, a storm came and there was nothing he could do until morning. He sat by his small lamp and waited for the night to pass. The next morning, he stepped outside and saw the damage. Parts of the fence had fallen and many plants were broken. Some rows were under fallen branches and some flowers were gone. His neighbor came over and looked at the garden. She said, "This is terrible. All your hard work is gone in one night. Aren't you angry?" He looked at the garden and then at her and he answered, "Angry? Number, the storm is over and I will not keep it inside me." She shook her head and said, "But you have lost so much. I would be upset for weeks if this happened to me." He lifted a broken branch and set it aside and he said, "If we fight what we cannot change, we only hurt ourselves. It does no good to hold anger for a night that is gone." She watched him straighten what plants could be saved and she asked, "Don't you ever feel like giving up?" He paused and then said, "Of course I do, but if I stop planting, I stop receiving. And if I stop trying, I stop living. The storm took the plants, but it did not take my hands or my will to keep going." She stood quietly for a while and then said, "I do not think I could be that calm." He answered, "It is not that I was born calm, it is a choice I make. If I let my peace depend on perfect days, I will never have peace. If I decide to keep it, no storm can take it away." They worked together and cleared the garden, and when the day moved on, she thanked him and said she understood a little better. Over the next few days, he worked patiently in the garden. Some plants survived and others were replanted with new seeds. He did not rush and he did not complain, and he kept the same steady routine. People passing by noticed him and they began to speak of him not as the man who lost his garden, but as the man who never lost his peace. He had learned something simple and true. Peace is a choice. Peace is not the absence of trouble, and it does not depend on perfect days. If you choose to keep your peace, no storm can take it from you. From that day on, people remembered him for his steady heart and for the quiet choice he made to remain calm and keep working. Peace, he showed, is something we keep because we choose it, and that choice matters more than any single season.